A very good morning and a warm welcome to one and all present over here. Thank you so much to all the teachers and educators who have joined on another Super Sunday workshop. And this time we are getting into a fantastic circular initiated by Government of India in the year 2019 and has been traditionally getting practiced around the month of November, December and January. And this circular is all about Fit India Week 2023. I think you should be able to hear me. If you're not able to hear me, teachers, please check your audio connections. And before starting for the session today, before actually getting in onto the topic, we were talking about the teacher referral codes. We would like to facilitate all the people who have been immensely supporting this initiative of Super Sunday Workshop by spreading the news about these sessions to various colleagues and friends and partners. In that particular point, we had actually come up with this idea of 50 members joining with somebody's reference, and whoever is referring that is going to be encouraged to do that and recognized as a simple gratitude that we could do. And that's what we're going to do right now. Last week itself we were supposed to announce that, but considering Diwali, we didn't really get into the details of it, considering less participation. But today let's begin with that. And I'm very sure the teachers, the people who have written the names, are going to get motivated, and the people who have already done this, thank you so much for doing that, and request you to continue to support the system. For that, I would like to share my screen right away and talk about it, teachers. So teacher referral code will happen monthly once, considering 3 Sundays. For the month of October, we have completed this, where we included 2 Sundays of November as well. Well, from December onwards, it will be the first 3 Sundays. So let's go for it. And here we go. I would like to share my screen and show you the people who have earned the certificate of impact. And for that, where is the share screen option? Here we are. Great. So 1, 2, and here we go. So we have selected 6 members who are there on the top level. And the first one to whom we wanted to facilitate was and recognize was none other than Dr. Sarabjit Kaur, Principal, Khalsa Public School from Port Blair. And the number of referrals Sarabjit ma'am has is 134 members writing her name as a referral code. That's a huge number out of 500 people contributing to Zoom session and another 1,200 contributing to YouTube. Well, this number could be really high for the people. Sometimes you might tend to forget writing the names or the referral code, or you might have not known the process of it. Well, this is the beginning. Now you would have got an understanding of what exactly we refer to. Well, Dr. Sarabjit Kaur, thank you so much, ma'am. It really means a lot. She is the Sahodaya secretary as well for Port Blair chapter, and immensely supportive in various initiatives taken by SuperTeacher. So thank you so much, Dr. Sarabjit ma'am. And let's go to the next person. The next person is Miss Sonali Sarkar, Principal, Mahadevi Birla Sishu Vihar, Kolkata. And this is quite a surprise. Only one circular, and almost all the teachers from this particular school have been regularly participating with a number of referrals. That's 127. Now that's huge. 127 teachers coming and joining because of one person's message. Principal, Mahadevi Birla Sishu Vihar, Kolkata. Thank you so much, Sonali ma'am. It really means a lot. Let's go to the next one. The next person who was into this process is Miss Sangeeta Tandon, Principal, Sri Shikshatan School, Kolkata. Now, this is again a very big school, and Sangeeta ma'am, I'm not sure if you're there in the call over here, but thank you so much for spreading the news. Your teachers have been very regularly participating, and I've submitted a brief report also on the same to you. Thank you so much for encouraging the initiative. Let's go with the next person. The next person is Sangeeta ma'am came up with the referrals of 84 in number. The next person is Miss Malini Mehrotra, Principal, Chrysalis High, Hormau, Bangalore. Malini ma'am, thank you so much. There has been a lot of followers of yours who actually contributed to your referral, and they are 62 in number. 62 people writing a name that they joined the session because of you. Thank you so much for that. This certificate will be sent to you as well. Thank you so much, Malini ma'am. And if you bless me, I would like to come and meet you in the school as well. Thank you so much. Let's go further. The next person in this list is Dr. Ishtiyaq Ahmed Sheikh, Principal, Empress International School, Pune. And he is contributed with 57 referrals in the last 3 Sundays, 57 mentions, in fact. So thank you so much, sir. You've been regular since what? The beginning of SuperTeacher, I think, and you know us quite well. So thank you so much for being there. And the last person was quite a surprise, but not a big surprise as such, because this particular lady has been immensely regular in joining all the sessions like many other people. But yeah, she got the referrals as well. So Miss Malvika Dikshit, computer science teacher, Army Public School, Clement Town. And you were very close with another teacher also. I'll tell you the number. So Malvika ma'am got the mentions 51 times, just one number more. And there's another person who'd like to mention from the same school, who's Kiran actually. Yeah, Kiran ma'am was there, I guess. She's also from Clement Town and with I think 47 or 48 referrals. Thank you so much, teachers. It's Thank you so much. Now these are the people who have been sharing the information about Super Sunday workshop to the other teachers, and these other teachers are mentioning their names. So it's not like many of you are regularly participating. We'll have a separate category of certification for regularity. That's different. But this is with respect to impact, certificate of impact. And certificate of impact over here. Wait a minute. I would like to clear all the drawings and disable annotation. So the certificate is presented to so and so person who has demonstrated exceptional commitment and enthusiasm in promoting and expanding the reach of Super Teacher Super Sunday workshops. Through their dedicated efforts, a significant number of new educators have been introduced to these sessions, thereby contributing to the growth and success of our educational initiatives. So thank you so much for that. It really is encouraging when the principals out there, when the leaders out there, here when I say leader, it's about the people taking initiative to spread information about something that can really make some sense. Yeah, and that is Super Sunday workshop, and thank you so much for that. Thank you so much, Sarabjit ma'am. Thank you so much, Sonali ma'am. Malini ma'am, thank you so much. And Malvika ma'am, thank you so much. Then Sangeeta ma'am, thank you so much. So let me stop share the screen and get on in with the session. The next referral drive, the next mentions will happen in the month of December. And the people who have already mentioned these 6 names, please do not mention their name anymore. One certificate is enough for them, and I don't want duplication to happen. So that's the reason I'm saying that. However, if these people still share the information and they get the referrals more than 200, then probably I can come up with a better certification mechanism. A simple gratitude from our side. I do not know how much this is going to value into your career, into your system, but something in the form of thanks from Super Teacher team. Yeah, thank you so much. So let's quickly continue with the session, teachers. And let's talk about Fit India Week 2023. Now, Fit India Week 2023 is directly related to fitness. We all know about it. Sports, we all know about it. And the moment we talk about fitness, sports, and all, there is a simple feeling in ourselves like, am I really fit? Am I really doing the right job? I had a resolution of starting to walk daily half an hour, or starting to jog daily 1 hour, or going to the gym, or cycling, multiple things. But resolutions get broken probably in the month of February, March, or April. Somebody's still sustaining till December, then that's great. Yeah. But the point here is this consistency of fitness is just not related to physical attributes, it's also related to mental abilities. And in Fit India Week, they've mentioned about this very nicely. And let's talk about it. Most of the time, the participation is from Kendriya Vidyalaya School, Atomic Energy Central Schools. And that is the reason we thought we should mention about this circular that's released to all the CBSE principals. And let's see what exactly is the intent. And for that, I would like to share my screen and show you a video of the same. Oh, you have a 3-star certificate from Fit India. I'm trying for 5-star. Yeah, I can trust that, and I'm very sure you will eventually get it, ma'am. And for that, let me share my screen. And here we go. So today the screen is getting delayed, but I hope it comes. Yeah. So Fit India Week 2023, and yeah. So Fit India School Week was conceived in the year 2019 with the imperative need of creating awareness about fitness among children, parents, teachers, and school staff. This particular initiative does not just include the students, it also includes the school staff, which could be the teachers or even the administrating department or anybody for that matter. Some indigenous games are also played in the school, which we will talk about during that particular part of discussion. But in this campaign, school fraternities across the country were encouraged to celebrate 4 to 6 days in a week in a span of 1 month. I mean, you can choose any 1 week for that particular celebration. Probably this time it's from 15th November to 15th December. And if there's a sports activity happening in the school, you can actually record them and upload it in the respective place. I'll show you where that could be done, and you will be receiving a certain star recognition by the CBSE that so and so person have achieved so and so stuff. Yeah. Well, this is not directly coming under Ministry of Education. This is coming under Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. And I'll show you that website as well from where it can be taken. Somehow, just before the session, half an hour back, Fit India Week website is not working. I'm not sure why. Many people opened it. I do not know. It's just crashing. Let's try again during the session as well. But there's a dedicated website for Fit India Week. And in this particular website, they talk about the methodologies to upload the document. What are the activities that could be done? Very nicely, these are mentioned in the circular as well. But something that's really amazing about the website was there are multiple other activities. For example, Fit India quiz competition. And already it has got completed, I think, for this particular academic year. Many schools have participated. And second thing is there's dialogue discussion, something about Shri Narendra Modi ji directly talking to some of the famous personalities in the country. And they were like Virat Kohli was present last year, and there were Milind Soman was present. Many yoga teachers were present out there. So multiple people were there. And another important thing about this particular topic today was we have the World Cup finals. I do not know how many of you know that. If you know that, then that's great. If you know that today the final is between some country and India, then that's even more great. But if you know that today the final is between Australia and India, then that's amazing. And suppose if you know the complete pathway with which India came to this day without even losing a single match, it's a big achievement for India. And then that's the greatest, according to me, like following sports. The more you follow, the more is the trigger of some, mental emotions. That's really important. We'll talk about that as well. And that's called as gut feeling. Did you know that? Yeah, it's called as gut feeling. We'll talk about it. 4 to 6 days in a week to promote healthy and active lifestyle by indulging in various activities such as debates, quiz, essay writing, poster making competitions, yoga and meditation, pledge of fitness, indigenous sports, running races, cycling races, popular sports and fun games, idea generation contests and entrepreneurship building, etc. Now, there was one school where the children came up with an idea of mobile gym. Now, when we talk about mobile gym, why do people tend to lose interest to go to the gym? One of the major factors is the gym's location is quite far from the house, and they consider even 500 meters, which is half a kilometer, to be far. And that was one of the reasons for the people to not go to the gym. They were not able to continue to do. So there was this child who was in 11th or 12th standard from one of the government schools in Telangana, came up with an idea of mobile gym. Now that's interesting. What exactly is present in that? Let's not discuss that right now. But mobile gym concept, I think you understand, where the people don't have to move out of the house, but the gym will come to their house. That's nice. Let's look at the circular. So the moment I click on this, I think you're able to look into this. Oh, you know that. That's fantastic. And yeah, all the heads of schools affiliated to CBSE. The Principal Fit India Week is a major program of the Fit India movement, which emphasizes the importance of health and fitness among the students, parents, and teachers. So 15th November se leke 15th December this time. During this time period, the schools can choose a week at their convenience and organize various sports and fitness activities in that particular week. The suggested activities for the Fit India Week are as follows. Annual Sports Day. If you're planning to do it right now, then that's great. If you're having a rehearsal and you want to do the sports day in the month of January, which is a typical scenario, that could also be taken and some information could be uploaded. They're going to have things related to importance of fitness, where there is a debate, quiz, essay writing competition, poster making, multiple things. Indigenous Games, fitness assessment through Fit India mobile app. We'll talk about Fit India mobile app with a small video. Yoga and meditation, something very indigenous to Asian countries. Fitness pledged by teachers, students, and their parents. Nice, right? The schools should upload a brief report of the Fit India Week activities at the following link. Well, they have not made this mandatory, but for any affiliation process, having this updated in a particular portfolio for that particular school will help the school in getting recognized further. So they have given a simple form, a Google form, in which the school details have to be filled, ideally to be filled by the principals or the leaders. And this could also be uploaded on UDICE Plus portal, but I'm not sure how to do that on UDICE Plus portal because I've not seen the interface of Fit India over there. then the state, CBSE region, name of the principal, mobile number, blah, blah, blah. And whatever activities you're selecting, you can just put it over there. And based on that, you can upload all the images. So this is a simple Google form. Last year, this form was present in the website itself. But now within the circular itself, they have given this. I think some of you are already doing it, right? Yes, you're right, Charanjit ma'am. Great, great. Oh, okay. I have to send a circular number is 130. Yeah, thank you so much for that. So let me come back. I'm lost. Where am I? Where am I? Great. So here we are. Oh, I'm so sorry. Just a minute. Where is it getting opened? Here it is. So when we get into this, this is the website. Further details regarding Fit India Week are available in this website. But unfortunately, the moment I click on this website, it's actually crashing. You can see this, some error in the backend. I do not know how this happened, but yes, I hope it gets back online very soon. And there's a deadline, so yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Let's continue further. But one thing about the introduction, I'm happy that I got the video over here. Let me show you the video and you'll get an essence of what exactly I intend to speak. The sound is shared. The sound is going to come on to you.
फिट रहना
Great.
फिट रहना उतना मुश्किल काम नहीं है जितना कुछ लोगों को लगता है। फिटनेस की डोज आधा घंटा रोज। इस मंत्र में सभी का स्वास्थ्य, सभी का सुख छिपा हुआ है।
अक्कड़ बक्कड़ बम्बे बो, दो आधा घंटा फिटनेस को। ताज़ा खबर को ताज़ी हवा में पढ़ लो। अरे पार्क नहीं तो छत पर थोड़ी वॉक ही कर लो। सब्जी हो या तरकारी हाथों में भर लो। अरे 2 मंजिल का जीना है, ढीली ही चलो। अक्कड़ बक्कड़ बम्बे बो, हो, दो आधा घंटा फिटनेस को। बस आधा घंटा फिटनेस को।
फिटनेस की डोज आधा घंटा रोज।
Fitness ki dose, आधा घंटा रोज. Okay, that's a good slogan, right? Half an hour. Pulling out half an hour. You know, some of the teachers out there in the school must be like, आधा घंटा? We run in the school for nearly 9 hours. Am I right? Yeah. What kind of initiative are you talking about? We've been doing all our life. Well, there's a good point also over here with respect to teachers. If you see into the mental and physical fitness, you'll find that the teachers are always fit. They're healthy most of the times. I mean, look into it. Even after the retirement of at the age of 60, many teachers still continue to work for another 10 years, 12 years, 15 years. They've been doing that. Well, that's the good side of being a teacher. But you have a side effect of throat problems. They are there, dust allergies with the chalk, but still we keep running in the school, and that's again fantastic fitness things that there. In fact, many schools deliberately turn off the lift. You know that, right? Morning, the lift will start only after 10 o'clock. Until that, you need to climb up the stairs and come back. Only on special occasions, if there are senior teachers or even junior teachers these days are getting arthritis problem, the knee problems, if you have, then probably you can use the lift. Otherwise, you can just climb. There were some schools where I was able to find under each step, it was written like, okay, you crossed 5 steps, you have lost 10 calories over here. You just climb a little more. Oh, fantastic, you've touched 100 right now. In that case, there is a motivation, there's a sense of messages that are written in the staircases. If it's there in your school, you can please put it on the chat. You know, some sort of motivation over there for people to walk, use the stairs. And you know what, the person who are trapped into this rules and regulation is the leaders out there. Even if the teachers tend to take the lift, the leaders cannot. They'll be like, हमने rule बनाया है, we have done something for the society, जबरदस्ती हमें तो सीढ़ियां चढ़ना ही पड़ेगा. Whatever happens, I have to do that. Well, that's a good initiative. Many schools have done that, and that's towards fitness. Though Fit India Week that they talk about is about maybe that 1 month celebration, but the process of towards fitness is going to be a lifelong activity, just like the way we eat food. Well, let's go further and understand. In order to track the progress for lifelong activity, in order to understand, everybody can have their own fitness motto. Some people want to become really intellectual. I want to increase my IQ from probably 25 to 35. That's my target within the next 3 months. So what are the activities that I'm supposed to do? This is related to mental fitness. Some people will be like, I want to lose a weight of like 5 kilograms or 7 kilograms within 3 months. So what exactly, there needs to be somebody who can guide you, probably free of cost. Yeah, nowadays I think you would have heard about multiple mobile applications that can actually help you in weight loss, and many people will come and give you feedback about it. Wow, this app is really great, but unfortunately you need to pay for it. But Fit India mission, they have actually come up with a fantastic mobile app called as Fit India mobile app. Let me show you, and this is how it looks like. I think some of you already know about Fit India mobile app, and you can actually regularly update the information over there. So today, if you have taken for example 3 glasses of water, 5 glasses of water, you just need to increase the counter over there. You can have the target set in the app, and based on the number of steps that you're taking, which the mobile app will automatically calculate, it will come up with suggestions of the different kinds of exercises that could be done, different types of diet plan that could be done, free of cost. Let me share the screen, and you can download this mobile app right away.
लाइफ में चैलेंजेस कभी भी और कहीं भी आ सकते हैं और हम इनका अच्छे से तभी सामना कर सकते हैं जब हम तैयार हों इनको फेस करने के लिए। हम अगर हेल्दी और फिट हैं तो हमारी तैयारी और भी बेहतर हो जाती है। बस जरूरत है थोड़ी सी मेहनत, थोड़े से अनुशासन की। प्रेजेंटिंग फिट इंडिया मोबाइल ऐप, आपका फिटनेस गाइड और पर्सनल हेल्थ ट्रेनर। पहली बार अब भारत का हर एक नागरिक अपना फिटनेस स्कोर पता करके जान पाएगा कि वो कितना फिट है। आप अपनी आयु के अनुसार अपने फिटनेस स्कोर की जांच कर सकते हैं। ये सुविधा खास आपके लिए पहली बार शुरू की जा रही है। ये ऐप आपके फिटनेस रूटीन को ट्रैक कर सारा डेटा स्टोर करता है ताकि आप अपनी प्रोग्रेस देख सकें और फिट रहने के नए और आसान नुस्खे अपना पाएं। इस ऐप के साथ आप बन सकते हैं खुद के फिटनेस मास्टर। उसके बाद हम आपके फिटनेस रूटीन को बनाने में आपकी मदद करेंगे। फिटनेस की दुनिया में कदम रखें, मोटिवेटेड रहें और अपडेटेड रहें। और सबसे अच्छी बात है कि इन सारी सुविधाओं का लाभ आप पा सकते हैं एकदम फ्री। बस अपने एंड्रॉइड और एप्पल डिवाइस पर हमारे ऐप का हिंदी और इंग्लिश वर्जन डाउनलोड करें और शुरू हो जाइए। आपका फिट रहने का सपना अब है एक क्लिक दूर।
फिटनेस की डोज आधा घंटा रोज।
Great. So did you know about this app? I'm not sure how many of you knew about this. Yeah, you can actually put it on the chat if you use this. Well, there are multiple other devices actually. You would have seen that for fitness, they've got a band, wristband, with which it calculates the number of steps you have taken, the heart rate, the pulse rate, and whatnot. But this does not require any band as such. But even if you buy a band or something like that, it could be coupled with the mobile device and the app, and it can monitor things automatically. Multiple things have come into picture, and this particular initiative of mobile app seems to be quite interesting. I've not tried it, to be honest. I've not tried it. How effectively this is working, I'm not really sure about it. But I think it's worth a try because it's the government mobile application, and why not? Let's try that. Well, if you look into the fitness of any individual human being,
challenges कभी भी और कहीं भी
any individual at any time, it directly relates to a standard called as body mass index. People come up with I'm overweight, I'm underweight, and all these things. Overweight, underweight concept because of this term called as body mass index. Well, before talking about body mass index, it's yeah, you're right. Something related to I would say standard for a particular person which is set. But before going further on this, I would also like to tell you there also have been researchers that say that just because you don't fall in the category of body mass index as the right weight or normal weight doesn't mean you're unhealthy. Similarly, if you're falling under the category of normal weight, doesn't mean you're healthy. So body mass index is just the standard towards which a person can work, but not really consider that to be the mantra of healthiness. I hope you're able to understand. Well, this is how the weight to body ratio is. I think you know this. BMI, height square, basically height into height, divided by weight. I'm actually putting it in the other way. The numerator is weight, the denominator is height into height. And the height has to be in meters. Okay, you know that, right? Yeah, exactly. So it's my mistake. I have weight has to be there in the numerator. BMI categories: underweight is less than 18.5, normal weight 18.5 to 24.9. Overweight and obesity is BMI of 30 or greater. If you're 30 and above, it's very important to have a person. For example, it could be a nutritionologist or a person from uh, dietitian sort of a person, should be someone who should be regularly there with you. And also mostly gastroenterologists, because gastro people are the right people to tell what kind of food intake is important, and we're going to talk about food to quite some extent right now. Let's look into body mass categories actually, and for that we have this link over here. So suppose if you can just come to one of the Indian website. Now I'm just choosing ICICI because male, then I'm just typing my age, and then I go to height. I type 172 centimeters, and weight I type 75. These are all numbers just for representation purpose, and I'm lying. Oh, I could have lied better. You can see that your BMI is 25.35. It's underweight, normal. No, I come under the category of overweight. But according to the standard, it's supposed to be 25. Now it's just 0.35 thoda sa extra according to my BMI over here. So rather than having samosa on a daily basis, probably I can have it on an alternate day in a week, but I can't skip it. That's the charm of Kolkata. I do not know, but that's wrong. That's not the way it works. It's not about reducing gradually. It's about reducing completely, and that's how you can change tangible. You can measure the tangible change in the body that's happening. So body mass index is an important criteria under any mobile application. Even in Fit India mobile app, they talk about it. But this body mass index is directly related to the amount of food that we intake. There are times when you would have come across these terms like I have a gut feeling that this will work. And sometimes it's all about when you see someone whom you really like. It could be love, or it could be inspiration. There's a sense of nervousness. People call that as butterflies. I do not know what you call, but oh, butterflies उड़ रहे ना अंदर, they say that, oh, she's my wife, she's the one I love, she's coming. Even now when you look at her, it's like butterflies. No, no, वो शादी के बाद butterflies कम हो जाते हैं. Why? There is a reason to that. So there's a direct relationship between the gut and our mental thought process. That's what leads to regular eating of food. So how do you control that? Let's understand the mechanism, and based on that, let's control it. And for that, I would like to play a video by the Yoga Institute. It's one of the best videos that I've ever come across with respect to describing the connection with the vagus nerve, which is right after the spinal cord, that is the longest, which carries information about what kind of food are you taking in. It is also related to this aspect of dopamine, and there are a few other hormones that get secreted just because of the food habits that you have. I was talking about samosa, right? Dopamine is the killer over here. Let's share the screen and learn about that, and after that one more video, and we'll be completing the session for today. Here we go. I've shared the screen, and I think now you'll be able to see the video. Yoga Institute, installed in 1918, and please watch this. You should subscribe to this YouTube channel if possible. Take some courses as well. This is not a sponsor video and all. Please watch this.
Namaskar. Had you ever had a gut feeling about something or felt butterfly in your stomach when you were nervous? This is so because your gut and your brain are closely connected than you might think. In fact, these two are constantly communicating through a system known as the gut-brain axis. And this is our topic for today. So let's understand what this gut-brain axis is. The gut-brain axis is a connection between your gut and brain. It's like a two-way street. Signals go back and forth between two. The gut communicates with the brain through a vagus nerve, which sends messages about what's going on in your digestive system. Meanwhile, the brain sends signals to the gut through hormones and other messages, which can affect things like digestion and appetite. Let's take a look at three ways in which the gut-brain axis works. First, digestive health. Had you ever had a stomachache when you were feeling stressed and anxious? That's because stress can disrupt the normal functioning of the digestive system. leading to symptoms like bloating, cramps, and diarrhea. On the other hand, certain foods can also affect your guts and your brain. For example, foods that are high in sugar or refined carbohydrate can cause a spike in blood sugar, which can lead to feelings of anxiety and agitation. Second, mood disorder. There is a link between the gut microbiome and mood disorders like depression and anxiety. The gut microbiome is a collection of bacteria that live in gut. In fact, some researchers have also called gut microbiome as second brain because of the impact it can have on your mental health. For example, people with depression may have lower levels of certain types of bacteria in their gut, while those with anxiety may have higher level of certain hormones. Third, immune function. Did you know that about 70% of your immune system is located in your gut? That means that taking care of your gut health is very important for supporting your immune system. For example, certain types of bacteria in your gut can help fight off harmful pathogens, while others can reduce inflammation and support overall immune function. So now you may like to know how to take good care of your gut since it is so important. I will suggest some Ayurvedic and yogic tips. Eat warm cooked meal instead of cold or processed meal. Use spices like ginger, cumin, and fennel to aid digestion. Eat mindfully. Pay attention to how different foods make you feel. Drink warm water with lemon in the morning to stimulate digestion. Practice yoga poses like twists and forward bend to stimulate digestion. Do breathing exercises like pranayama, which requires you to breathe deep. Practice relaxation techniques like shavasana or guided meditation to manage stress. Remember, the gut brain axis is a complex system that affects many aspects of our health and well being. By taking care of our gut through a healthy diet, a regular exercise, and reducing stress, if we can support both our physical and mental health. So, when next time you have a gut feeling, remember that there is a real connection between your gut and your brain. Namaskar.
Perfect. And I think, yeah. So Srimati Hansha ji and I think the Yoga Institute, you should actually subscribe to the channel, and they've got amazing videos of actual methodologies that could be implemented right then and there. No payment and all, nothing like that. But yeah, they do have very good courses where there's a lot of guidance. Another person who got really famous of late is, I think somebody mentioned on the chat as well, Dr. Paul. Dr. Paul Manikam is actually from United States right now, and he talks about gut health. He's from India, basically. The origin is here, and he, being a doctor, talks about the way our digestion works, the way the fitness can work, the way the weight loss can work, the similarities and differences between glucose, fructose, its relationship between the hormones like oxytocin, dopamine, and serotonin. So he does a very good job. So you can follow these people to understand in a very simple term what gut is all about, gut feeling is all about, gut health is all about. So yeah, Saravana Kumar is his friend. Okay, that's fantastic. Yeah. So that's with respect to, Srimati Hansaji, the Yoga Institute. Let's go to the final part of the session where we can talk about, yeah,
Namaskar.
1 second. Come on.
And you
Yeah. So here we are going to talk about indigenous games. Now, this is the last part of the session. Before going forward, once we have taken care of our health with respect to the gut and all, it gut health directly relates to the food we intake. If we are habituated, when we say habituated, it's because of regular intake of a certain kind of a food that actually was very tasty. Probably it could be Maggie, it could be a pizza or something that's not really healthy. It will be very difficult for the neurons to break the synapses. Synapses is basically the gap that got filled with these connections of pizza and Maggie. So if you want to break that connection, it requires a lot of efforts. Researchers have found that this can be broken nicely when you involve in multiple games. Now, you cannot always have a cricket bat and a ball, but suppose if you can have some sort of a game which can be played regularly, this can really help in recreating the synapses. Now, when we talk about recreating the synapses, what exactly do we mean? For example, there are certain schools where the staff room is very closely present near the sports room. I think you would know about it. And there are these dart boards that are present, DART dart boards. You'll have one sort of an arrow. You just need to, throw at the bullseye over there. That's a very good activity. Some teachers, I saw them, playing over there. Carom board and chess could be another, table games, indoor game that could be present. Badminton could be good. In most of the residential school, one very big advantage that a teacher or a family of a teacher can have is, and I've seen this in multiple residential schools, that the principal and the teachers get to play with the students right after the school. It could be basketball, it could be volleyball, but some sort of a game. Now, why is game so important? The moment we talk about games as such, there is a sense of an achievement, a sense of responsibility that ye main karke dikhaungi. Just imagine Sangeeta ma'am is there and principal announces that let's have musical chair, even if it's lemon and spoon or musical chair. Sangeeta, musical chair to maine bahut khela hai, I've played it a lot. Man ke andar, she'll not be exposing that openly, so I'm definitely going to win this. The sense of winning over there, the sense of competition over there in a very productive manner are all responsible for creating synapses, or the bridging the neurons in some other part of the brain that will become stronger than the strength of the other neurons that is actually distracting you. I hope you're able to understand. Whatever damage that we have already done to the brain has been done. And in order to improve it, the only way to is improvise ourselves in other parts of activities that can strengthen the other part of the brain. So that's how, these activities could be done. And in India, games have been like part of our daily life. In order to while away the time in the evenings or right after lunch, or even in the morning when you wake up and do your household chores. Let's look at some of the indigenous games that has been quite famous. And I think you would have definitely played this. Have you played ever this game called as Langdi? Lagori? Let's look into this.
हम सभी जानते हैं कि भारत विविधताओं का देश है और यही विविधता में एकता हमारे देश की पहचान भी है। लेकिन ये विविधता सिर्फ हमारे खान पान, वेशभूषा या बोलियों में ही नहीं, हमारे खेलों में भी है। और खेलों की इन्हीं विविधताओं से आपको रूबरू कराने के लिए हम फिर से हाजिर हैं एक बार इस बेहद खास प्रोग्राम इंडिजिनस स्पोर्ट्स ऑफ इंडिया में, जो करता है एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत का नारा बुलंद। मैं हूं रवि शर्मा और आज हम आपको ले चलते हैं गोवा और बात करते हैं वहां के दो पारंपरिक खेल लगोरी और लंगड़ी के बारे में। भारत के पश्चिमी घाट पे बसा हुआ ये खूबसूरत सा राज्य गोवा अपने सुंदर और स्वच्छ बीचेस के लिए पूरे वर्ल्ड में मशहूर है। भारत का ये राज्य एक खूबसूरत टूरिस्ट डेस्टिनेशन है जहां दुनिया भर से सैलानी छुट्टियां मनाने आते हैं। गोवा पैरासेलिंग, जेट स्कीइंग, स्कूबा डाइविंग जैसे वाटर स्पोर्ट्स के लिए भी काफी फेमस है। लेकिन अगर गोवा के लोकल लोगों की बात करें तो लगोरी और लंगड़ी दो ऐसे खेल हैं जो पुराने समय से काफी लोकप्रिय हैं। सबसे पहले बात करते हैं लगोरी। लगोरी इंडियन सबकॉन्टिनेंट में खेले जाने वाले प्राचीनतम खेलों में से एक है। पिट्ठू गरम, पिट्टो, सेवन स्टोन्स जैसे अलग अलग नामों से खेला जाने वाला ये खेल हम में से ज्यादातर लोगों ने अपने बचपन में कभी ना कभी जरूर खेला है। लगोरी खेल का जिक्र हिंदुओं के महान ग्रंथ भागवत पुराण में हुआ है। लगभग 5000 साल पहले लिखे गए इस ग्रंथ में ऐसा बताया गया है कि द्वापर युग में भगवान श्री कृष्ण बचपन में अपने दोस्तों के साथ इस खेल को खेला करते थे। समय के साथ साथ इस खेल के स्वरूप में थोड़े बहुत बदलाव जरूर हुए हैं, लेकिन इस खेल का मूल प्रारूप अभी भी वही है। तब से लेकर आज तक ये खेल भारत ही नहीं बल्कि विश्व के कई देशों में खेला जाता रहा है। हाउ कूल इज दैट?
That was about just Lagori. He was just about to start with the Langdi, but again, it will take a lot of time for us to, explain on that as well. अगर आपने पिट्टू खेला है या फिर अगर Seven Stones खेला, if you have played this, then I think this might get you towards your childhood. I'm not sure if you're there, but if you remember your childhood because of this, I would request everybody to please reinitiate this in your school. Maybe Kho could be a good one. Maybe Langdi could be a good one. Maybe, and they've got proper guidelines on how to play all these games, and these are all present in toy-based pedagogy as well, where they talk about special initiatives taken by India. One of the initiatives is called as Kalo India. I think you would have seen the website. Let me share my screen and show you that as well. Kalo India is a fantastic initiative again by Government of India, talking about various sports and games that are conducted. This could be uploaded in the website as well, and this is how it looks like. I think you're able to see my screen in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, there is an app also for Kalo India. You're right. You're right. So the moment you click on Kalo India, this is how it looks like. I think in one of the sessions we even covered Kalo India up to a certain extent. So National Program for Development of Sports, and they talk about various games that includes indigenous games also to a large extent. So all you have to do is come here, just look into it, and you'll get an idea. So on the app also you can upload. So this is one fantastic initiative where towards the games the life can move on to in order to increase the fitness of a particular person. So this was with respect to Fit India Week, teachers. I hope everybody got a certain idea about what exactly Fit India is all about. Well, it's not just about the aspect of the circular. Today we really wanted to get into the details of the importance of health and fitness, which is mind and body, and these both are directly related to the food we intake, and the food we intake has got direct relationship with our moods. If at all anybody wants to crack the algorithm of an addiction that you want to leave or an addiction that you want to have, I think this is the relationship that you all wanted to have. The Yoga Institute could be a very good website on which you can gain very good information about how yoga can transform life from thinking perspectives. Maybe you'll not be able to really see the outcome of it, measurable outcome of it, but there'll be like, one day you did yoga, you might not find any difference. 2 days, no difference. 3 days, no difference. 10 days, no difference. But there'll be one day, probably 15th day or 20th day, or even it could be 90th day, there'll be a sudden realization of a lot of changes in ourselves. So as we do not have a tangible measure or any tangible and I would say header to measure what exactly the changes happened within us, we tend to feel bored of it or we give up on things. But well, that's not the case with respect to any games. So that's it from my side, teachers. It was great interacting with all of you on Fit India Week 2023. I would like to wish the Indian cricket team all the very best for the match today that's going to happen with Australia. Win or lose, but we did have a very good entertainment in the last few, I think, 1 month of cricketing with various countries. A lot of dramas, a lot of achievements, various achievements by Indian players, multiple celebrities coming and watching the event. Quite a cheer today. So after 2:30, I'm very sure like everybody must be engaged. I guess so. But if not, that's okay. You'll get to know the result tomorrow. Anyways, that's it from my side, teachers. Let me close the day for the session. Reflection form is coming on the chat. Today will not be having questions on reflection form because we are just decluttering the circular. So there can't be any questions on circular as such. So that's the reason you just have to fill your details and the feedback of the session, and you'll get your certificates for participating in this particular session. I would request all the teachers out there to ignore the column of teacher referral. I think that's already taken away. Let me check. Right. Yes, it's taken away. You can continue filling the form. Great. So if there is any queries, you can put on the chat. Otherwise, let's close for the day. Thank you so much, teachers. Jai Hind. Bye, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, Nisha ma'am. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, Mala ma'am. I remember. I remember. Yeah. So once we complete 50 Super Sunday workshops, we will have another milestone certificate over there, and that will be given to all the people who have crossed more than 40 sessions. Yeah, more than 40 sessions, you'll have a separate recognition certificate. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hope the session provided a certain amount of awareness to everyone. Yes, Chandrani ma'am. Yeah, exactly. If you're fit, even in fact, I was advised by our gynecologist that now that you have a son, it's not important. It's not like, you feel like being fit. No, you have to be mandatorily fit for the offspring that you have. Now that's a powerful statement, right? Yeah. If health is lost, something is lost. Yeah, you're right. If wealth is lost, nothing is lost. You're right. But if character is lost, everything is lost. The second part is like very important, health and character, right? That's what you meant to say, right, ma'am? Got it. Got it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much. Congratulations to all the 6 participants. Dr. Sharabjeet ma'am, Dr. Sonali, Miss Sonali Sarkar, Sangeeta Tandon ma'am, Malini ma'am, Dr. Ishtiyaq Ahmed, and Malvika Dikshit ma'am. Yeah, thank you so much for being there so actively present and talking about Super Sunday workshops. Please continue to do the favor to all the teachers out there. Thank you, Tamanna ma'am. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Yeah, have a good time. Right now I'm in Kolkata. Yeah, I'm in Kolkata for closing on few schools about the book order, the computer science book order. Yeah, thank you so much. Oh, you got the fitness by Kalyani ma'am. That's great. Okay, okay, that's fantastic. That's a good initiative, right? Fitness badge. Principals can take it up. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. Means a lot. Thank you, thank you, everyone. Thank you, teachers. You guys very helpful. Yes, Bernali ma'am, you're right. Oh, you were in 5th standard, Ujjwala ma'am. That's great. Oh, Dr. Ishtiaq, you're the member of Kalo India. That's news. I didn't know. Okay. Arnab said the YouTube video will be there. Don't worry. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's great. So let me close the day for today, and I'll meet you again with another important topic. I think next Sunday mostly it will be on multiple intelligence theory. Howard Gardner's multiple intelligence theory. Some of you might already know about it. This time I'm just breaking the suspense, but yeah, Himalayan Trek and Zumba student. Yes, Sushma ma'am. Yeah, that's a fantastic thing. Please continue to do that. And there are many teachers who are still into trekking, and I've seen some of my friends as well. Yeah, it's a good job. Thank you, Shabana ma'am. Thank you so much. Sajati ma'am, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. Just trying to provide some awareness. Every day we're posting a fitness charts and fitness group. Oh, Kalyani ma'am, that's too rigorous. Fantastic. AI is also creating chaos. Yeah, you're right. Thank you, Santosh sir. Thank you, Marisa. Thank you so much. Reflection form is coming on the chat. Super teacher team members, please put the reflection form. Great. Fill the reflection form before 6 o'clock today to get the certificates, teachers. Have a happy Sunday to one and all. Yeah, let's close. Let's close. Bye, everyone. Yes, Nisha ma'am, I know that. I know that. I remember. Thank you, everyone. Yes, Vinudha ma'am, you're right. There are certain apps wherein the more you walk, it generates some amount of money, and that could be given to charity. You're right. You're right. That's the initiative taken by various startups where they talk about electric cycles as well. I've seen it in Bangalore, where the place where I will Yulu karke, there's a company. Like, it's a battery run cycles. You just have to scan it and take the cycles anywhere you want, and basically bikes. I shouldn't say cycles, and you can place it anywhere you want. Yeah, and they even calculate the amount of carbon that you've saved, something like that. Thank you, dhanyavad everyone. Yeah, thank you, Kiran ma'am. Thank you, thank you. Yes, Hema ma'am. Right, 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 right. Cycles are there. Really happy to see people working out on Sunday, early morning, 10 o'clock, looking at the session. Means a lot, means a lot. Let's talk about multiple intelligence next time. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.